everybody, it's trivia night in America on we're on episode of what is it? 165 now. Incredible. Real quick,
Wow.
just because I played that thing, I want to get your personal opinions. Have you guys all seen Annika, who's playing this summer with Rush on the drum set? Really incredible
No.
stuff.
Oh,
Before
the
we get the game
gal?
started, yeah,
Oh,
Annika, the gal, the German gal, the blonde
Oh,
gal,
yeah.
Only that short
incredible.
video clip. Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
Anybody wants to send the curmudgeon a clip, I'll look at it.
I will send you a clip later. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
I've got it on a 8-track. I could send it so you can play it in your Ford Pinto.
Actually, JC would know the. Yeah, he would be
Yeah,
familiar with.
You can put the 8-track player right on top of the gas tank.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, the story, JC, right? So we lost Neil Peart about 6 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Right, and then Russia's like, they're in the early 70s, and they're like, hey, we can still do it. Let's go find a drummer that can fill in. Obviously, we're never going to replace Neil Peart. Nobody could replace Neil Peart.
Nobody can replace Neil Peart, but I got to tell you, that little
German
slave
chick,
maid, she's got some skill, dude.
she's got some chops.
Yeah, she's got skill.
I never thought anybody could sing Freddie Mercury until I heard Adam Lambert. So it can be done.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's
Yes.
right, JC.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's start trivia night for everybody who's playing along at home. You're probably all going to lose. Who knows? Maybe
Can't
everybody
wait.
will lose. All right. First one, not multiple choice. So you'll all get a chance to answer. What was the first national monument designated in the United States? The only hint I will give you is it was in 1906.
Statue of Liberty.
No, I came later. Way later.
I'll go with Paul.
You think the Statue of Liberty was in 1906?
Yeah.
Can't be. The First World War hadn't even started then. It was a gift from France.
You're right, it was. You don't think it was for the French Indian War? I guess they lost that, right? Okay.
Ma, I'm gonna say after.
Well, and the poem inside was written by an American activist.
$1906.
1906, yes. Now, what was the national monument designated in the United States?
I gotta say something different than that, and I'm gonna say the reflection pool. That whole thing going on.
Oh
with the
yeah.
mall.
Good guess. Yeah, okay.
Mall.
Good guess. So no points awarded. It's Devil's Tower in Wyoming. It's
What?
the
Oh, that was
very
Sean, that was my next one. Sorry, I should have trotted it out right.
Well, anyways, 1906, the very first national monument designated in the United States. Devil's Tower in
Wow.
Wyoming, designated by President Teddy Roosevelt. 1906.
Roosevelt.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
that's
there was
cool.
no doubt
I
it
didn't
would.
know
There was
that.
there was no doubt it would be him. But yeah, it's where. Yeah,
Yeah, you know what? That was my next guess as well. So that was
yeah, absolutely.
Sure. Yeah. Well, at least you guys didn't cheat and use AI. There's nothing. All right,
It's not worth it. You feel too good when we miss it.
Well,
Anyway, okay.
on that,
Doesn't he? Doesn't he like that?
because the Statue of Liberty was brought up, and I mentioned briefly, but Edward, were you aware that the poem inside of it, "Bring us your poor, your tired, your huddled masses," was written by an activist, an American activist?
Emma Lazarus.
It was Emma Lazarus. She was not French. She was an American activist.
Now, it depends on what you mean by activist
A,
from
a,
today's.
lib, a
What,
libtard.
what, do, you- what do
He
you think
means a
activist
libtard.
is today? It's the same thing
right.
it was then.
All
He
right.
means a libtard. Edward, he means a libtard.
But it can't be exactly the same ones we have floating around today, I'll tell you, because
They're all of the same mindset.
all right. So then she was anti-American, really, because that's what a libtard is today to me. But all right.
Yes.
Edward, they've always been with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then why didn't she? Well, I don't know. I have a lot to say about that, but we'll be here for half an hour just on one question.
All right.
All right. Question number 2, not multiple choice. In what year did the Star Spangled Banner officially become the national anthem of the United States?
Oh man, that really sounds like a JC question.
JC has an idea.
Are you thinking?
If you want me to give it to you, I'll say 1952.
Say the whole thing again, Sean.
Yes.
Please.
In what year did the Star Spangled Banner officially become the national anthem of the United States?
I'm going to say the late 1800s. I just can't think of a year right now.
Yeah, I think
Edward,
I know this.
Can I give you a little history lesson just for
Yeah.
a minute? And I don't know if 52 is right. The patriotic fervor, the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem, all of that stuff was given by our elites in response to Hitler and the rise of national pride in Germany because they wanted to foster American pride.
You're
So the Pledge of
close.
Allegiance and the Star Spangled Banner being the official anthem all came in a rush.
Yeah, but I have to say it was
It was
1930 or 1931 when
Ding, 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 ding. Paul gets a point. 1931, President Hoover.
Okay.
yeah.
wow.
Same era.
Good job, Paul.
Yeah, good for you. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean Jesse Owens got to listen to the national anthem in Berlin?
Yeah,
So yeah.
Well, and that was the whole right. That's the story you were telling is correct, right? This was also it was American nationalism. We took a song that was created in 1812 during the War of
right.
1812, at the end of 1812 war, and then we said, "Hey, let's just nationalize this." And Herbert Hoover brought that through Congress and made it happen.
and made it happen. Yeah.
31 then.
All right, next question. What or where, doesn't name it or place it, is the highest peak east of the Mississippi River?
East of the Mississippi River.
Well,
Are-
east.
Are you okay? I got you. Okay.
Towards the Atlantic, not towards the Pacific.
I'll say it's in North Carolina, and I'm going to say I can't remember that mountain that we were talking about.
What's that? Sean,
Not too far from you.
what's that place in North Carolina where you are? Shit.
Not too far from where Sean
Mount
lives.
Mitchell. Mount Mitchell.
Ding, 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 ding. Mount Mitchell, 2 points for Paul.
I was
Oh,
almost
that's
said there.
correct.
Yeah, 66,084.
Yeah, I remember that, dude.
feet.
For some weird
Yancey
reason.
County. Also, it's the there's a state park there, but it is the tallest peak east of the Mississippi.
Gotcha.
Is it
Right?
close? Is it close
Obviously,
to?
it's taller even than west of the Mississippi, you have a lot of them, but until you get to right,
Yeah.
Colorado, to the Rockies.
Yeah.
Make me feel better. Is it close to where West Virginia and North Carolina come together?
It's close to where Tennessee and North Carolina come together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tennessee,
I was
yeah.
thinking that was the area because I've driven through there and it's breathtaking. It's really great.
It's along the Blue Ridge, of course.
Yeah.
It's part of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And honestly, it's there is a state park at the top, but most of the mountain are just people that don't want to live down closer to the Piedmont, where today it was 98 degrees and 7,000% humidity. So they're like, we'll just
Why
go
not?
up.
Yeah.
We'll just go up 6,000 feet and live up there and be in the 80s or 70s.
Yeah. With no humidity. Right.
Yeah. Well, even if they have humidity, 70s is nothing. Right?
Correct. Yeah.
All right, next question. Paul's leading to Zilch. Who was the first American astronaut to orbit the Earth? Orbit. I like orbit. Orbit the Earth.
Oh,
Okay.
I know that.
I know the mission number was Apollo 8. No. All
You
right.
sure?
I
No,
can't remember that guy's
it
name.
was not Apollo 8.
It wasn't Buzz. It wasn't.
No, it was. God dang it, Sean. John Glenn.
Yes, on Friendship 7.
Oh,
was the name.
Friendship 7. I couldn't think of Friendship 7. That's what I was trying to think of.
So
yeah, but I
Paul-
knew it was John Glenn.
Paul's kicking everyone's ass.
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
no doubt.
Wow.
He is older. Okay.
All right, and this was an orbital mission, right? This was not a moon mission.
Kind of a pre-Artemis.
Yeah, you could say
Sure.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, let's. I have questions, JC. I mean, is SLS and is Blue Origin even going to be able to finish Artemis?
Oh my God. Don't even talk about fucking Blue Origin.
No, I think we established something today.
I'm pretty sure Starship is going to handle the full load of the rest of the Artemis.
Yeah, I don't see where there's any competition. Anybody hear from Richard Branson lately?
No.
Is he even still alive?
I've got some Virgin Galactic wallpaper stock certificates.
Man, that was a fun program while it lasted. Next question. Who was the first U.S. president to appear on television?
Wait, say that again?
Who was the first U.S. president to appear on television?
Oh. Eisenhower.
Truman.
Well, I can't say him.
Just take a guess. You can get a point if you take a guess. Name a president.
I can't think of Kennedy. I'll say Kennedy.
No.
You think before him?
You think Eisenhower wasn't on before him?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm sticking with Kennedy.
All right.
No.
All answers in. Paul?
I would say if it's not, you know what? I really think it might be Roosevelt.
Hey, by the way, Sean, are you saying the first speech by a U.S. president or just a clip? Of it?
Televised.
No, I'm thinking. I'm thinking Franklin D. Roosevelt, dude.
So FDR first appeared as the U.S. president on television in 1939 during the New York's World's Fair. Franklin
Okay.
Delano Roosevelt, FDR.
I figured it wouldn't be him because he didn't want to be photographed in a wheelchair, but he always faked it. So he's probably
So I was
standing.
right.
Yeah, Paul's up 4-0, zilch.
Wow.
That's a wipeout.
Yeah.
All right, I got an easy one for you guys. And the first
The
one
next
to
time,
answer.
We have to be more specific with their questions because I was saying with that, is it the first speech or the first televised clip of a president? It's two different
No,
answers.
no, it was.
Blah, 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 Edward.
Whoa. The question
Okay.
was, who was the first U.S. president to appear on television?
All right.
No, the
Just an
question was very clear. You're overthinking, Edward.
No,
All right.
just no. It's pretty. When you say it that's pretty plain and clear. Yeah, it's just an appearance.
All right, this one should be pretty easy. I know we have a lot of sports fans. So first one to pipe up should get this one. Which North Carolina university did Michael Jordan play college basketball for?
North Carolina Tar Heels.
I thought that
No,
was
the
football.
Blue Devils, dude.
I'm looking for a specific campus.
Chapel Hill, you asshole.
All right, JC.
You said Temple Hill.
Yeah, UNC Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill.
Yeah, UNC Chapel Hill. It's in the what do they call that area? The Triad. Why do they
Well, the corrupt biomed triangle. Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's where the state government is, and all of the
That's where all the payoffs are. Yeah.
Corruption in sports. What? Are you kidding? Corruption in sports? No.
Oh, it doesn't have anything to do with sports. It has to do with biomedical.
Ah, all right.
Research Triangle Park. They are
which
they
we're
are
not going to get
corrupt.
into, but
They are
totally-
corrupt grifters. Anyway,
You would
No,
know that one.
which we're not going to get into, but the ODNI just released a whole bunch of information to remind all of you of what we've all been talking about, is that we've been creating bioweapons across
right.
the multiverse
No way.
for a long fucking time.
As
No
if
way.
what our as if what our pharmacists have been dispensing aren't bad enough. Anyway,
True, right? Oh my gosh.
All right. Sports. What's the only team in NFL history to complete a perfect season, which includes
Miami
winning the Super
Dolphins.
Bowl?
Miami Dolphins.
Edward, you gonna go with Miami Dolphins?
I'm going to say Patriots because I would not know that.
Eli Manning got him, Edward.
All right.
All right. Score is 4-2. Next one. What is the name of the first artificial satellite launched into Earth orbit?
Sputnik.
True. That's it.
Well, another one for JC. Which U.S. amendment gave women the right to vote?
20th.
19.
20th.
Edward wins. 19th amendment.
19th. All right. 20th
Yeah,
was
19th
prohibition, right?
amendment. It was women's suffrage, right?
Okay.
And the right to vote.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking the point. I don't care. I'm taking it.
No, you should
Not
take
one.
the point, but
Well,
we could also argue.
You're from the land of feminine power.
That's
We
true.
could also argue that that's probably the worst amendment that's ever been added to the Bill of Rights.
Easily. I would say direct election
yeah,
of
that
senators
may
is a
be.
close second.
We're all guides here. We're going to say 19. It's true.
Oh, yeah, it's nothing to do with that. It had to do with head of household was the voter.
Yeah.
And that's where the 19th Amendment came and said women's suffrage and said, well, women should be allowed to vote too. And you go, well, that makes sense. And people voted for it. And then now look at California. Now look at
Same
New
way-
York.
Same way direct election of senators made sense. For anybody who doesn't understand separation of powers, oh yeah, that's what you should do. Yeah. Okay.
You know, even women didn't even want that right to vote.
There's a lot of women
They forced
who
that
would
through.
give up that right
Yeah.
to block of liberal feminist women.
Yeah. If you got nothing to lose, you shouldn't be voting. And women have nothing to lose because they're not going to war. It's one of those things that, well, don't get me going in socialized governments because there's another thing as far as fascism goes, which people don't even understand the meaning of that word. Anyways, go ahead. Next question.
Well, what is fascism?
Well, it's government-owned entities. It's government-owned. It's like when you say use that word non-governmental
So
organizations.
it's like when Bernie Sanders said we should own 50% of SpaceX.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a much more direct example.
Go ahead. What is it? What do you got?
State of Michigan, during COVID, Barber stands up and says, quite rightly, that, hey, wait a minute. I'm already regulated for infection. We take all sorts of precautions to protect our guests, and there's absolutely no reason in the world that I should be shut down. So I'm staying open. And the next day, Gretchen Schitmer pulled his business license.
Yep.
That is fascism.
That is fascism right there. But people don't understand that to this new definition they're throwing at us, which is not even close to being true. But yeah, that's what we got for libtards today, changing the meanings of just about all words to fit their.
Like you mean like the meaning of vaccine?
There's
Yeah, okay.
Hey, well, there's another good one right
I mean,
there.
whatever you call them, they're crap. So you know, you define it however you want.
That's so true. Oh my gosh, that's true. Yeah, true enough.
All right, score is Paul 4, Edward 1, JC 3.
I'll take
Trying to catch Paul.
It's like a Jack Nicklaus charge at Inverary, Paul. All right.
All right, here's a science question for all y'all science people. Which gas makes up the majority of Earth's atmosphere?
Earth's atmosphere?
Which gas makes up the majority of Earth's atmosphere?
Nitrogen.
The most plentiful of the entire universe, I'll say hydrogen.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen's the correct answer.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're
Nitrogen.
tied. Paul 4, Edward 1, JC 4. I've got, well, I can do this one as a multiple choice. Here's question 12. What does the acronym USB stand for in technology and computers?
Universal Serial Bus.
Wow. I never would have got
What
that
is
one.
it?
What does the acronym USB stand for in technology and computers?
Oh, I got you.
And JC was correct. It's Universal Serial Bus.
Yeah, serial bus. Yeah.
Yeah, Universal.
You can find Tony the Tiger on it. It's a serial bus. They're great.
They're better now.
Oh, come on, that
they
was
weren't always
funny.
great.
That was
That's
funny.
just a fucking dad joke. All right.
All right, going down in flames with the USB. You never would have got that one. And that's not a science question, really, but okay.
The hell it's not.
That's a mathematical type of
Technology is absolutely
okay. It's a technology question, Edward, but it's science because it's not parallel. All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's true. I'm looking at more. Go ahead.
Okay. Who wrote the majority of the Federalist Papers?
Alexander Hamilton. Publius.
That's I got nothing. I'd have to say that would be the answer. Got nothing.
It's Alexander Hamilton. Yes. You know, I've never
Yeah.
seen the show and the play or whatever they put on.
Oh my
Uh,
God, don't.
because from my understanding, it's just a show or a play. There's literally almost no truth to it.
Let
No.
me disabuse you of any desire to ever see it. It was wildly endorsed by no less of an expert than Peggy Noonan.
Yeah. Okay. That's a no for me.
What?
The Dana Perino of her age.
Dana
Right.
Perino.
Paul, have you ever seen the? It's the musical. I haven't seen it either. Right, Alexander Hamilton or
Hamilton?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because
A
it's total
multicultural, yeah.
misrepresentation. I have no interest in seeing it.
It's
Which
Paul, it's
Hamilton was a
multicultural
great
slop.
guy in our founding, and this makes him look like something completely different.
Yeah,
From what I
yeah.
understand.
Of course,
Let me give it a
the
let me give a
woke
quick
nation saying, "Oh, this guy did this and that and this and that," and
I think
let me
I'm
give a
gonna
quick let me give a quick endorsement to an on and off love affair I have with Glenn Beck. He is doing a series of early America, George Washington stuff, where he discusses the interactions of the founding fathers. And if one of those comes on while I'm listening to a podcast while I'm going to sleep, I can't sleep. I'm riveted on every word. You get to hear about the interactions between Hancock and Adams and Alexander Hamilton and James Madison and the Virginia Plan and all the rest of it, and it's just mind-blowingly good. It's exactly what you should have had in civics. And I mean, Beck is truly a patriot. He's wrong-headed at times and a little exuberant, but there's pearls in the swill. And he absolutely, now that he's rid himself of Stu the moron, his show has gone to the next level.
As I kind of like Stu. I thought Stu.
Edward, come on. Stu's there for the libtard women. I'm sorry, brother.
But, and by the way, I think he's got starting his own show.
Yeah. I'll tell you how that's going to do. It's going to be like the Massey for President campaign, okay?
Oh, God, that's a horrible thought, but okay.
Well, he's never going to make it to 60 Minutes.
I do. No.
I mean, Leslie Stahl has locked down her spot.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm very curious to see what she does with it because she's the only survivor.
Yeah. Well, what I want to see more than that is what happens at CNN now.
Why?
Barry Weiss, the gal who had the gonads to send Scott Pelley to the showers, is in control of CNN. And I've got news for you. Jake Tapper's pants are wet.
Yeah. Jake Tapper.
Paul, say it with me. Jake the fake.
You gotta be very clear about what's going on, though, John. Is that Barry White is no MAGA Republican.
No,
he just wants to tell news. No matter what the news is.
You know what? What do you call a news?
She's a female version of Mike Wallace. I mean, people can't really tell, but of course she's left wing. I mean, it was the same way it was with Mike Wallace. He could pull it off. Tim Russert, same kind of thing.
Either way, they're not my fan. I wouldn't waste my time.
All right, score is Paul 4, Edward 1, JC 6.
All right.
Next question.
That bastard. Anyway.
Next question. We'll have plenty of time. Next question. What is the chemical symbol for gold? And I can give this in a multiple choice.
AU.
AU.
All right, we got 2 winners of a point. Nice job, Edward. You got a score on the board. Another score.
Yeah. That's real science to me. Social science is another garbage talking about computers. That's not science. Anyways, go ahead.
All Nate Silver haters know what the silver for symbol is. I mean, silver for silver.
Yeah.
All right.
NAHG. Yeah.
No, just AG is good for me.
All right. Who was the first U.S. Secretary of the Treasury?
Alexander
wow.
Hamilton.
Back when they were
Was the Secretary of what?
Treasury.
when they melted down silverware to make coins, and
Oh, yeah.
you said back then you think that Hamilton really?
Fuck yeah.
All right, okay. I'm gonna say yeah. All right.
I would, I mean, just from what I know, I would say Alexander Hamilton, because you remember, JC, how that all went along with the presidency trying to move forward with appointing somebody. And
Paul, there's a little background here. Absolutely right. George Washington was acutely aware of how they didn't have any money to do what they needed to do, because every time he'd go to the Congress under the Articles of Confederation, they'd pass the tin cup to the states and they'd all turn up their noses and do nothing. So his soldiers had no supplies and no food and everything. You know, they had
no
forage.
logistics.
Right.
Yeah.
So that got Washington off the.
We were also bleeding France dry at the time.
Right.
Financial reasons.
So that got
100%, Sean. Yeah.
That got Washington off the idea that the national government would have no way to raise revenues. And Hamilton was the first king of the tariff. All right. And Scott Bessent is his ideological heir.
Yeah.
And you're watching Alexander Hamilton in action as Scott Bessent. This is what it's like to have a Treasury Secretary who fights. Okay. Yep. And the fact is, he's not Janet Yellen, or he's not Lord Benson. He's not any of those clowns. This guy is a wizard. And he's floating that debt to the world and handling and got all these balls in the air.
He really is. Yeah.
Yes, he is. He absolutely belongs on Rushmore himself, to be honest. I mean, he's just incredible.
He's crushing Iran even more than the military is crushing Iran.
And I wish Tony Katz, Sean, I wish Tony Katz would understand something. Trump hates bloodshed. He really does. He doesn't want to do it. And he's got Bessent doing it. In the background, he said, hey, if he would be honest and just say it straight, he'd say, they're going to fold. I mean, they can't do anything. They absolutely can't.
I think if Tony understood in the way that we are understanding this, is that Trump looks at this as, obviously, I don't want more dead people. And America, as much as it hurts, can absolutely wait out. It just financially crush the IRGC.
Especially
and we ought to have
oil.
We ought to have him on.
Oil, especially if the oil is moving through the Strait while Iran sleeps. And this pause, which was widely criticized, gave him enough time to get all those tankers to the Gulf. And they're stopping in and going, fill her up, baby. And they're taking them right back where they're going. And every week I go to the gas station and the price just keeps going down. I went to Sam's Wholesale Club today, $3.49. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
That's still high, but okay, it's coming down. But
no, Edward, it's too high.
I paid $3.25. $103.
We can do $3.49. We can do $3.49 forever. You know that.
Yeah.
It's not
taxes. I get that. Still high. But go ahead. Next
I know.
question.
I wanted to thank the Canadians for all the help. That's what made the difference.
Paul, any thoughts on Trump saying the American people can just wait it out?
Yeah, I don't think that's the right thing to say. I think that he initiated this by promising certain outcomes and milestones, and he hasn't met any of them. Any of them. And he, they keep saying it's fluid.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't like any of that. I'm with you, Paul.
He
Um,
talks too much.
I
what do you-
he just should shut up. He really should just shut up
Yeah, just
and
shut
say
up, dude.
and just say
Yeah.
we're working through it. What do you
Yeah.
want me to do? Just
Yeah.
shut up. Quit saying
what?
there's a deal
You know what?
around the corner when there's nobody to make a deal with.
We don't care.
Right.
You know what? Everybody's buying oil off America. It could go on forever. No one's going to care. So it makes
No, that's where. Hey, do you want to do this, John, or do you want me to do this? Explain the bucket and America putting a cup into it. He's looking it up. All right, so
I don't know.
oil.
I'm just looking. I'm looking for the price of oil today. Right.
Oil being global, right? Not captured by America or Venezuela or
80
BRICS or Russia or anyone else. All right, so yeah, just think you have a bucket. You have a 5-gallon bucket. America pours a 4-gallon or 4-ounce glass into the bucket. Did the bucket get bigger?
no. It's just
Did anybody
No.
notice it?
no one's going to notice.
That's the problem. That's why the market still has oil priced so high. Because
Well, it
yes,
has it
America is
It
producing
has it
more.
at 80.
But they're just
It
taking
has it at
cups
85.
and pouring it into the 5-gallon bucket, and you see the bucket is still the same.
But if you're on,
Everyone's drawing off that bucket.
And while we like to
that's the whole thing.
speculate, while we like to speculate on the Arab nations stepping in and fixing this themselves, they will once the prices have stabilized. You have to remember, all those guys really like $85 to $100 barrels. They really do, for obvious reasons.
Right. Better than $200 a barrel. But still, remember the price when it was $100 a barrel 20 years ago, right?
Yeah, under President Obama, I was paying $5.
We hit 147. That's the all-time high.
And what was our prices? Not even close to what we're paying today.
Oh
So-
no, they were
Oh, way higher.
way higher.
Way higher in America. Absolutely.
Yeah, way higher.
I was paying close
But-
to $5 a gallon filling a 33-gallon tank on an F-150.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
mean, as late as 3 or 4 years ago, I pulled my SUV in Illinois, and more than $100 a fill up.
Yeah, but
Now
that was 3 or 4
No.
years ago. I was talking about 15 to 20 years ago. Big
same
difference in
thing.
years. Huh?
Same
Same
thing.
thing.
Under Obama, yes, I was paying more under Obama
We all were.
than
Yeah.
I
I agree.
currently am now.
But I was going to
The
say,
thing that really screwed Obama was when the prices got that high, the American energy revolution began in earnest. But it happened on private lands because Obama had supply choked off on all public lands and thought he had it made. And
Yeah.
once again, American ingenuity, Harold Hamm and the rest of the Wildcatters, that's when North Dakota really got started. So, in other words, he created alternate sources of supply in the United States that have not been shut down. I mean, of course, some of them have gone out of business. I mean, I've heard even a few hair salons have gone out of business. You know, it can happen. Anyway, but those oil guys drill, baby, drill, and it works. They made so much fun of Palin when she said that, and it works.
Hey, I wanna real
I
quickly
liked her.
thank you, Angry Vulcan, for always participating in our chat
That's
room.
so funny. He's
He
he's
says,
the best.
and he says Tony is a '90s conservative, and I say that's probably correct. I think we're all '90s conservatives, or maybe even '80s Democrats. On
No, no. 60s JFK Democrats is what we are.
'60s Democrats. That's fair. I think that's fair.
That's where
Uh,
Paul
let,
and I
let,
totally
let me
connect is
let me
JFK.
let me update everybody on the score. Paul has 5. Edward has 3. JC has 8. Here's the next question. Which president oversaw the Louisiana Purchase?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Edward?
Jefferson, huh? I guess that sounds likely. Well,
Yeah, he's like, and your mama.
I gotta go with the statesman.
He was
Franklin.
he was one of those French lovers, Edward. Napoleon loved old TJ.
All right, I'm still going with Franklin, just to be different. 20
France,
point.
listen, France had some incredible war debt that they had to pay. They ended up selling everything. The only thing they didn't sell was Canada
Sadly, I know.
because nobody wanted it. Anyway,
Well, we'll take it all. I know. We'll take all. You don't want it, we'll take it. Yeah, throw it here.
I mean, you got to give Texas credit. It wasn't part of the Louisiana Purchase. It was independent. Good job, Paul.
Absolutely.
It was never going to be run by the French, and Santa Anna can suck it,
Yeah.
man.
That's correct, dude. Never
Well,
happened.
and they couldn't. France couldn't fight a two-front war in the Americas.
They
being
can't
oh,
fight a
no.
one-front war.
France can't operate jumper cables on a
Hold
remote.
on, France, and I will give them credit.
You have to.
France did a lot of help with financing and with giving us naval vessels from the 1770s through about 1850.
And remember, France was quite a nation. Go back to the 14th, 15th century. I know it's a long time ago, but that was a whole different country in the world than what we're seeing today with advancements of other countries,
Okay.
America.
If we go back to Maximum Leader Xi's comments to Trump about was it the Monkszhausen or the whatever the hell it was? Is that the right term, Sean? Where there's a declining power, Mearsheimer, Monkszhausen, one of those guys. Yeah, the declining power and the rising power. France was the declining power who financed America, the rising power. That's exactly what happened.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, next question.
And they wanted to stay out of a war, so they sold us our real estate, and because nobody wanted to fight us. And then I'll tell you what, once that Civil War got fought, and they saw how we fought against each other, nobody wanted any part of that. Nobody.
Agreed.
Swamp Fox. Anyways, next question. What NBA franchise has won the most championships?
Boston Celtics.
Agreed.
All right.
They're the Yankees of basketball.
Yep. Yeah, Edward. Good job getting back on the board.
Finally.
Sports again.
No.
What MLB player hit 73 home runs in a single season?
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds.
Juiced up Barry Bonds.
Still was incredible, wasn't it?
That was a scandal after that. I forget the next player after that. Jose. What was his name now? Jose.
Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, he was back in the same era, that same time. Yep.
McGuire. All of them were cheaters.
Yeah.
Rafael Palmeiro. I mean, the Viagra commercial guy was also on roids. I have no idea how he had any gonads left. Anyway.
Right?
Isn't that what Popeye, like when he opened up the can of spinach? Wasn't that
the spinach is steroids, right?
Spinach with steroids?
Yeah.
All right. What's the closest planet to the sun?
Mercury.
Mercury.
Edward's like, I got Pakistanis to text.
Edward likes Saturn. He likes Saturn because of all those orbiters on Twitter.
That's
I mean
going
on
the other way.
TikTok. Yeah,
That's going the other way, though. I
the
don't.
moons, the moons of AG lining on TikTok. All the Punjabis. Yeah,
I gotta say Jupiter, not Mercury.
yeah. That's a great answer. Yeah,
Fine, put Jupiter up there.
Well, it's definitely
Great
not
big one.
Pluto, right?
What's that? Yeah, Pluto. Well, actually, that being the farthest away would make most sense, wouldn't it?
Is it even a
Is it-
planet?
no, they're not even sure. They it's in, it's out. It's kind of like
I know. They keep changing their
kind of like
mind
the
on that.
Massey
But
political convention.
Look, Ceres is about the same size as Pluto. Why isn't Ceres considered a protoplanet?
How about Planet X now? That
I'm-
new one. This mysterious one that just kind of showed up. Yeah, come on. This is
I
getting
think
too much.
I think the Congress ought to officially rename Pluto MTG because they're in, they're out. You never know where they are.
Yeah. Well, actually, she was definitely out. She played a good game. You're talking MTG.
Oh, come on, Edward.
I didn't like her from the start. All right, next question.
Right.
What is the most abundant element in the universe?
Hydrogen.
Not Earth,
Carbon.
universe.
Carbon.
Hydrogen. You said most abundant element, did you not?
Yes, in the universe.
Yeah, it's hydrogen.
So I got hydrogen, I got carbon from 2. The correct answer is hydrogen.
There you go, Edward.
Edward points up.
Because that's true science again, not social sciences.
I
Seriously,
admit carbon is all about climate change, so we're kind of focused on it.
I know. I know, right?
There's not that much carbon.
What's that?
There's not that much
Carbon
Even
is
on
carbon
Earth.
is only
We already-
present
we
when
already
when
answered
something
this.
has to live.
We already
If
answered
nothing
this.
has to live, you don't need carbon.
We already answered this in a question earlier. On Earth, what was the most abundant thing? Right, it was nitrogen.
Oh, in our atmosphere. Right. Yes, right. Yeah.
So, but in the universe, obviously hydrogen. It has carbon. It has nothing to do with.
Okay, it was stupid. You don't have to dwell on it. All right.
All right. Biology. How many bones are in the adult human body?
How many what?
How many bones are in the adult
You're not going to
human
do
body?
multiple choice on this?
Yeah, this would be a good one.
And,
I'll wait.
all right, I'll do multiple choice on this. How many bones are in the adult human body? 186, 206, 226, or 256?
186.
226.
256.
No correct answers.
What?
Womp, womp, womp.
Okay, so we're at the 200 and what?
You're Sean, I think you're a Klingon. That was a cloaking device.
What is the correct answer then? John, go ahead. Surprise.
The fourth one, you dumb shit. All right.
Was it? John.
How much time we got? Oh, we still got almost 11 minutes left. Who was the first U.S. president to be impeached?
Nixon.
Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson is the correct answer. Do you remember why?
Well, yeah, it's because the people were upset about the slaves and all that, and he made a lot of mistakes.
No, that's exactly right.
He made a lot of mistakes. He was pro-slave.
No. What Andrew Johnson did was
No, that was Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Johnson reversed.
Yeah, you might be right.
Hear this out. You're gonna love this one.
All right.
Reversed a general's order to pay reparations of 40 acres and a mule. Andrew
The blacks. Yeah.
Johnson, as president, said, "General, you're not allowed to do that. That's my decision, and we're not doing that."
Actually, they did pay those reparations out that back in those.
That's the beginning. That's the beginning of how Lincoln freed the slaves, and then the Republicans started to lose the blacks almost immediately because Andrew Johnson was a Republican.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he reversed a general's order that we have set up this land that will be free and clear, that we can give 40 acres and a mule. But the landowners also had an issue with that. You're stealing our land. We live there.
Every bit as disgustingly racist as Woodrow Wilson's resegregating the civil service. Every bit.
He was not one of my favorite presidents, by the way. Wilson. Not a
Woodrow?
yeah.
Oh, that son of a bitch is bottom 3. Okay.
Bottom 3.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Probably.
Well, what's your bottom 5? Because I always can't get past 4.
I can't get past Obama being the very worst.
If you want Obama in your bottom 5, that's fine. But we've had some really shitty presidents.
Actually, I want Biden. Okay, I'm sorry. I cannot let that go.
No,
I can't think of one good thing that he did.
I still think I consider Obama, the Biden administration, the same thing. So it's okay. You could put the face to a different face on the administration. It was still Obama. If you ask me, I think it was still Obama all the way. So that's what I'm thinking. But there's bad ones. I agree. But as far as just outright claiming, the socialist order being more tilting the whole country towards communism. Even though Woodrow Wilson was a scum as far, and don't get me going as far as the Federal Reserve goes and everything.
Edward, come on, man.
What about James Buchanan?
Awful.
Would you say he's worse?
Hell,
yeah.
He's in my top 5. He's close to number 1.
He ended the Whigs, man. I mean, the Republican Party was born with Lincoln out of the husk of the Whigs, and Buchanan was the tripwire that made the nation throw up about how disgusting they were. He was absolutely the Joe Biden of his time.
You mean just to be in simple opposition, making that the terrible person on a campaign trail type of thing, or what are you talking about as far as that goes?
Policy,
competition.
I mean, the nation was boiling.
James
and Buchanan absolutely brought a gas can and matched it.
And the Republicans Party started because they wanted to oppose Buchanan, and Buchanan's super affliction, a love of slavery.
Buchanan and Wilson, to me, are two that have to be there.
Yes,
and I'd throw Carter in too.
Which is why when I look at Obama and I go, that was awful, or I look at Biden and I go, well, he wasn't even in charge. I look directly at
Sean, I don't give a
Buchanan,
fuck. I don't.
Right?
Because of what they did, Biden has to be on the list.
All right. We should do a top 5, by the way, and go down why we think each one is.
Well, you already know 4 of mine.
All right.
And if Hillary would have gotten elected, I'd have my 5. Anyway.
Yeah, please.
All right, let's do one more question before we close this out, boys. In what year did the United States purchase Alaska from the USSR?
1947.
What? 1947? That's got to be before that.
Probably was.
I was thinking about that.
And Edward, I'll throw up the white flag. I'm probably thinking when Alaska became a state.
Yeah, I think it's like 1865 or something.
Close.
Or 18. So 1865 was.
At least give him a half.
18. Let's see, it was 1891, 1887.
Seward's Folly.
1888, 1889. I'll say 1889.
18. I'm gonna say 1867 because 1865 was something was going on for a year or two.
Yeah,
so I'm
imagine
just
that.
gonna say 1867.
Yes, Seward's Folly, 1867.
Seward's Folly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Right, and he bought it off of what we call Russia now, but USSR. We bought it off them for.
It was Russia back then.
We bought it off them for a very cheap price.
Wasn't it like a penny maker?
I mean, no, it's called Seward's Folly because, like, why would you buy all this land? Why would you spend all this government money off of tariff money? We still did not have income taxes yet.
Right.
Why would you spend all of this tariff money to buy this vast emptiness? And we're like, because Russia said we could just freaking have it for $7 million. And so
they needed it to fight a war, didn't they?
Well, yeah, and it also put a bunker up. If you look at how close Alaska is to the edge of Russia, it also put a very vast bunker between the two countries.
Don't start talking about how close they are. The Sarah Palin jokes are going to start.
I like Sarah Palin, by the way.
All right, scores for trivia night tonight, gentlemen. You all did really well. You did well. But we do have a winner. We have a winner.
Thank you.
Scores are
Congratulations, Edward.
Edward 6. Paul 9.
Awesome.
JC 11. JC is the winner of tonight.
He must have cheated. Anyway,
I feel the cheat sheets on his desk there. Come on.
It's like my man, the Main Führer, said today. He's the first trillionaire. Let's make sure he's the last. I love that guy. By the way, all of you, visit the Main Führer needs some more views on X.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. It's a great account. I don't even know who the guy is, but man, it's funny.
No, I have no idea. He's very creative and witty, a lot smarter than Plattner himself. But you'll just have to try to figure out who he is.
Yeah, I got dropped, boys. I got to call Philippines.
Yep.
Good to see you, brother. Bring home a winner. I mean, I know Cernovich is getting all jiggy, but make him a profit. All right.
Good night.
Oh, good night, everybody.
And for the rest of you, from New York, we say, Sean.
This is the latest episode of the Colbert Show.